After beating the game, you end up back at the title screen. What's up, everybody? It's the Fire Specialist here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Yellow finale. Yeah, we're back here at the actual screen. We can go with new game, we can go back to options, but of course we're going to continue. We do have 30 Pokemon, look at that. Funny enough, though, I think they changed this in Next Gen. Your team stays, we 6-0'd the champion. Look at that. Yeah, your team stays injured after the battle, so we gotta fly to a Pokemon Center and go take care of that. I don't know why I went backwards. Along with that, I do want to go ahead and grab something from the PC. Alright, I got what I needed from the PC. We are all healed up. We gotta go back to that cave over there. As you guys see, the guard is no longer there. Alright, we have a repel popped on, even though you guys will clearly see it's not going to really matter. Welcome to Cerulean Cave. Only members of the Hall of Fame can enter here. We do need to go ahead and get our Surf User. This layout is different from Red and Blue. It's different from Fire and Leaf Green as well. There are some items in here. A max elixir, that's always great. We didn't really empty out our bag, but we should get items that already exist in our bag, so hopefully it shouldn't be much of a problem. The Pokemon in here are very high level, as you guys are clearly seeing, because it's ignoring my repel. Golbat, level 55. Pokemon in here can go up to level 60. If you don't want to train up a Rhyhorn for, I guess, post-game battles, because there's not really a post-game. This is the only thing that's post-game about it. You can get Rhydon in here, level 60. You can also get Ditto in here. And speaking of Rhydon, level 60. Rhydon Q game. Yeah, this is higher than anything we actually have right now. I believe you can also get stuff like Parasect in here. So if you want a strong Spore user, there's that as well, even though there is a chance it might not have Spore anymore. I don't know Parasect's level up moveset. But I mean, if it's Forgotten Spore, there's no way to get it back. Why? 3 steps. Why? Oh, and there's Sandslash in here, so you don't have to worry about the Sandshrew stage. Now, unfortunately, if you've already used your Dig TM and your Earthquake TM, your Sandslash won't have a ground type move. So, I would be very careful about that end of the PP up. That's always a good thing. This is a very easy area to get lost in, by the way. This is basically it's another maze, very similar to, does the repel even matter at this point? I mean, I'll throw one up just for the fun of it, I guess. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, there's another item. And another Pokemon. Oh, and you can also find, this is where, when I was a lot younger, this is where I would actually capture my Weeping Bell. You can get Weeping Bell in here. If memory serves. Like 4 steps! Leave me alone! Stupid Golbat, you suck! I guess I will talk though. I know in remakes, sometimes they make Pokemon better, obviously. Like for example, Golbat's Wing Attack starting Generation 2. It is a 60 power move. So it's actually a lot more respectable. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, however, you can't get certain friendship evolutions, until post-game. So you're still stuck with a Golbat until you beat the league. I don't know who thought that was a good idea with Game Freak, and I'm glad they changed that in Heart Gold and Soul Silver for those remakes going forward. Except for BDSP, but we don't talk about BDSP on the channel, right? Because in Hoko Soul Silver, you can get Pokemon like Ambipom before the league, which is incredible. That's what it should do that. And yeah, here's Weeperville, level 55. It should have Razor Leaf, so you don't have to worry about keeping a Bellsprout all the way to 38. I might be going the right way here. I haven't been through here in a long time. But I mean, do what you want. You bring tons of balls, capture some good things. Here's that Ditto once again, level 60. I mean, if you're playing like the old cartridge and you got Pokemon Stadium, here are some good Pokemon for, well, not for the Poke Cup, unfortunately, because they're above level 50. Well, actually, this would be decent, I guess, level 52. If you can find like a level 52 Rhydon, that would be great, honestly. Have another item, and I think this is the all-in-one staircase. Rare Candy. So this is what, Rare Candy number 11? You might as well use it. Let's make Pikachu the de facto leader of the team once again, level 52 with a speed of 130. Alright, there might be something up there actually, hold on. Is there something to repel off? You ever cough and then drink something and it makes the cough worse? You know I'm back here? Game, lie to me. Tiny path to nowhere. Alright. Go in here and where this looks promising. That does not, right on? Oh, Parasect, there we go. The famous 3 quad weak Pokemon. Fire, Flying, and Poison. Alright. Oh, come on. Alright. And we're almost there, actually. I do know we're on the right path. I really wonder why they made that rule with the repel. Especially knowing you have to like really grind out some levels if you're gonna be level 60. I mean, if you're using like 2 Pokemon, sure, you'll probably be level 65. If you're using 3, you might be level 60. But here's a useless Pokemon. Rhyhorn. Don't catch it, even though, I mean, 1 level and it's a Rhydon. You know, Rhyhorn evolves at 42. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous, Golbat. Alright, what? Come on! Why? No! It's the meme all over again. It's Golbat. It's terrible. They're confusing my Pokemon. Like the Hiker and Gen 2 said, they're level 62. I thought they went up to only 60. Calling me incorrect. Max Elixir for future League runs, which at this point you can go challenge the Pokemon League whenever you want now. Level 65? Goodness. But yeah, you can go challenge the Pokemon League whenever you want now. That's basically your source for money. To go buy balls to complete the Pokédex if you want. Besides that, you know, that's the only real renewable source for income. You have got to be kidding me. I don't want to have to cut out 500,000 battles. Hey, I forgot about this. Chansey. You can get high level Chansey here. This is more promising than the Safari Zone. I don't really see a reason to have to go ahead and beat it, but you know what? Just for fun. How much damage did we take back? This is going to be absolutely insane. Oh my god. We did 75% to ourselves. But now you see, I think I got 2 items over here. But now you see Chansey's HP. We did like, what was it, 90 to ourselves? So it probably has about what? 180, 360 hit points if you do a fourth to yourself. I think it's a fourth of recoil. Max revive and an ultra ball. I will take it now. I do think, why am I in the item bag? I do think the surfing encounters are like low level, so we should be home free. Not as free as I thought! Go Bat! Please, I'm almost there. I know this won't be a long episode. Oh, item. Of course I have to figure out what it is. Even though this is the final episode. Ultra Ball. Hey, at least they're giving you some stuff, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, who are we kidding? We know why we're here. My voice is like beyond shot right now. Alright, Stormy. For one last time, let's do surf. The bell will off. Because of course. Alright. You know the deal by now. Go ahead and save your game. I am going to use Stormy. We have a secret weapon, but we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do though without it first. Let's talk to the mysterious creature. Mew. The strongest Pokemon in the game and the strongest encounter at the highest level. This is Mewtwo, level 70, pure Psychic type. I'm going to try to remember its moves by heart. I think it has Psychic, Swift, Recover, and it might have Amnesia. Yeah. This is the strongest Pokemon. It has the highest special in the game. It has incredible... You know it's a Psychic type, so you know it's going to be great. Yeah, just like that. It's the strongest Pokemon in Kanto. The Pokemon that they tried to clone and they failed. Excuse me? Yeah. It retreated to the cave. There's a Swift. That's not fun. Alright then. Use next Pokemon. Yeah. Let's go Nidoking. We are not a good matchup here, but can we... We're using Recover. Can we get a Freeze? How funny would it be to get a Freeze? I think it'd be hilarious, personally. Mewtwo doesn't seem too angry right now. But that Swift does every miss. And they're just taunting us with Recover. Can we get the Freeze? Now, funny thing about Blizzard is in the... Oh, nope, GG Nidoking. I'm pretty positive in like the Japanese versions of Red and Green, Psychic has like, I mean not Psychic, I got a crit. Blizzard has like a 30% freeze, which is just insane. Alright, we'll go Victory Bell. Let's use Sleep Powder. Okay, this one has Barrier. So it does get a pretty nasty defense boost, which is just kind of insane. It already has great special, but now it's getting defensive boosts. Let's go for the Razor Leaf. It woke right up. Mewtwo's like, no one puts baby in the corner. Been asleep on nothing, those tubes, huh? Too soon? Sleep Powder again, there goes Psychic. This Mewtwo is not letting us do much of anything. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Alright, Tauros. Can we Body Slam you? You have a bunch of defense buffs up though. You use like 2, I think, so this isn't gonna do much. There's that Recover. Was really hoping for paralysis. That Swift is something else, though, I tell you. You can tell a Pokemon is strong if a Swift attack is doing damage to you. There's a crit! No paralysis, though. And that Swift is going to do a 2-shot at this point. No, it's another crit. High crit ratio. I think that Mewtwo has about like a 21% chance for like a critical hit or something like that. Alright, Pokemon the first movie fans. Charizard versus Mewtwo. Well, Mewtwo used a clone. Flamethrower? Survive it because you're Charizard? Hey, look at that. Charizard survived it. Flamethrower, no burn. Can we go for Seismic Toss? No, they're gonna use Swift. Alright, well, we haven't even thrown a ball yet, but you know what? I don't feel like coming back here again. This is why we bring the Master Ball. We didn't get a freeze, we didn't get a body slam paralysis, they've gotten multiple crits on us. Pikachu's the last one standing. We started our journey with Pikachu, we're gonna end it with Pikachu. Use the Master Ball. Alright, Mewtwo was caught. New Pokédex today will be added for Mewtwo. Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however, its size and disposition are vastly different. There we go. That's the final task we really had to do. The final objective. We've been everywhere, and we've beat everyone. And we've caught the 4 legendary Pokemon of Kanto. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and now Mewtwo. Our Pokemon need to be healed. So let's go ahead and leave this cave, once and for all. We'll go ahead and heal. And of course, we gotta take a look at our Mewtwo. It is the strongest Pokemon you can get. So, it's level 70. You know, like I said, you can slap it on the team, go through the Elite Foursome, and get some mad cash. I'll show you the bad thing about the Generation 1 PC. We can't just look at it, even though can't we, No, I thought we could check out summary. No, thank you. Good God. Let's go ahead and... I guess we'll deposit totals real quick. Yeah, you have to deposit someone to withdraw to at least check the stats. Look at that. It had 112 hit points at the time. 248 max. Attack of 171. I think Mewtwo gets Explosion for some reason. Defensive 146. That's its weakest stat, it looks like. So, Barrier on it's a good idea. Speed of 188. It's extremely fast. A special of 229. You were hitting Psychics like a freight train. Yeah, Swift, Psychic, Barrier, and Recover. And obviously, if you saved your TMs, Mewtwo gets a lot. It gets Thunderbolt, Blizzard, I think Fire Blast. Obviously Psychic. Also in the PC, you can check out Pokemon League. You can look at the Hall of Fame and the Pokemon that you use every time you win. I don't know if there's a cap to it, probably 99. But yeah, this is the team that we use to beat the Pokemon League, and you can see it right here. Alright, let's go and get our team and fly one last place. We're back in Pallet Town. I say it's time to go home. Fire, if you drive your Pokemon too hard, they'll dislike you. You should take a rest. Heal up one more time. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Go upstairs, and we're back in our room. Yeah. that's Pokemon Yellow. Thank you guys for coming with me on this journey. I'm excited to go back into Let's Playing. Take a little break from Nuzlocke, like I said at the end of the last episode. Next series, I think it's safe to say, I think I figured it out. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. I know my next couple of series, actually have it all written down, naturally. I will see you back here March 20th for the next adventure. See you guys then. And bye-bye Kanto for now.